I hope you've had a brilliant first week back in school. I'll bet it's been amazing seeing all your friends and all your teachers, and I bet you've had lots of fun. So today I'm going to set you an eco challenge, which is a bit different because I'm setting it for you in your classroom and not at home, but I hope you'll have fun doing it. The topic for today's eco challenge is reduce, reuse and recycle, which you may remember is one of the important points that we highlighted on our eco code that we looked at last week. Now this topic also, or this challenge that we're going to do, also highlights another point on our eco code, which is all about saving school resources, which we all know is a really important thing that we can all be conscious of doing. So, reducing, reusing and recycling, you probably hear that term quite a lot, and I know that we've talked about it a little bit together as well before. But if we are able to reduce the amount of things that we use, if we're able to reuse everything that we possibly can, and to recycle all of those things that are recyclable, we're going to be doing a really good job of doing what we can to protect our environment. So if we recycle, then we stop or we reduce some of the emissions that go into the atmosphere, and we also help to reduce water pollution, which is obviously a really important thing for us to do. So today I'm hoping that you are going to have in your classroom, perhaps in your recycling bin or perhaps around the school, there will be some paper that is due to be recycled. And I would like everyone to have a piece of paper that needs to be recycled, and we're going to reuse that piece of paper by making it into a paper aeroplane. Now there are lots of different ways and lots of different methods to make paper aeroplanes. Some of them are amazing, and you can have a look at some of those in your own time too. But I've done a demonstration of 2 different ways that you can make a paper aeroplane out of your piece of paper. So I'm going to show you that demonstration now. I'm going to show you 2 different ways of making paper aeroplanes. There are lots of different ways, but this first way is the most basic. So I've got a piece of paper, which is a piece of recycled paper from Home Learning in the Simpson household. Now I'm going to take it and fold it in half lengthways. And the important thing when you're folding is to make sure that you get really nice crisp edges, because it helps to make sure that your paper aeroplane flies as fast as it can. So once you've done that, you open it up, take the top corner and fold it into the centre fold like that, pushing down really hard on those edges. The same on the other side, like that, making sure that you've got a nice sharp point at the end there. There we go, just like that. And then you're going to take this edge again and you're going to fold it back into the centre, just like you've done already, making sure again that that point is as pointy as it can possibly be. And smooth that edge down so it's nice and crisp. So the other side, and do exactly the same thing again, fold it into the middle like that, pushing those edges down, and it should look like this. Then you're going to turn it and you're going to fold it in half. Push it down so it's nice and smooth and crisp. And then you're going to take this edge and you're going to fold it down to form your wings, like that. And then on the other side, turn it over and fold it there to make your other wing. Now there is your basic paper aeroplane. If you want to, you can put a little bit of tape there. It's not essential at all, it will still fly very nicely. So that's one. Now here is another one which could be just that bit more speedy. So you're going to do exactly the same. Another recycled piece of paper, fold it in half lengthways, like that. Open it back up and take the top corner and fold it into the centre fold, like that. Same again on the other side, fold it in so you've got a nice sharp corner, or a nice sharp point even. Squish those edges down. Now this time, when you get to this point, you're actually going to fold the paper over like that. So what you've got looks like a big square envelope. Okay, now actually folding it over like this is going to make it a little bit weightier, which means it will fly that bit further. So then you're going to take the top corner here and fold it into the centre fold like you did before, like that. Smooth down those edges again, make sure they're nice and crisp. Then do the same on the other side, putting it into the centre, making a nice sharp point at the edge. It's a bit thicker, this paper, where you folded it over, so it's a bit more fiddly, so you need to make sure you push down nice and hard. Now, what you're going to do here is you're going to take these little corner triangles here and just fold them up like that. So it's going to look just like that. Then you're going to turn it round, turn it over, fold it up like that. So it looks a bit like a smaller version of what you had before, but it's just a bit thicker. Then you can take this edge and fold it over at the point so it meets the other side of the paper, like that. And we're going to turn it over and do exactly the same on the other side. So take this corner edge and fold it over at the top so it meets the other side, like that. And there you have your other style paper aeroplane, which I guarantee will go just that little bit faster. I hope you have great fun building your paper aeroplanes. You may well have your own design that you would like to use, or you might want to look for some alternative designs too. Have fun, enjoy decorating it. You can always make it bright and colourful. You can draw all sorts on it to make it look more eye-catching, however you want to do it. You might like to measure and see how far they go, depending on different designs that you might have amongst you and your classmates. Have fun, enjoy, and just remember, when you finish with your paper aeroplane, please pop it back into the paper recycling bin. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you all next Friday.